Today we will discuss raw data and series and various types of series or various types of data. Today we will discuss about meaning of raw data. Raw data is just as it was collected, no sorting, grouping or processing. As we have discussed in concept of variable, that raw data means that type of data which is meaningless, having no use, useless, which provide us no information, that is called raw data. It was just collected, as we have collected some data but not in chronological order, not in ascending, not in descending. It means any type of data which we are going to collect but that data is useless, meaningless, is known as raw data. Let's take an example. Here is a raw data. There is a series of numbers. Through this series, we are unable to find any type of information. Then first we sort out that data. First we will collect one, then the group of number 2, then 3. After that we grouping all these things, that there is first there are 4, there are 5, then 5 and 6, then 7 and 8, 9, 10, 11, like this. That is the raw data. Raw data represent numbers and facts in the original format in which the data have been collected. When we present our data as it is, as we have collected, original data we present in front of others is known as raw data. You need to convert raw data into information for managerial decision making, because on the basis of raw data, just because they are useless, they are meaningless, and we are not able to take any decision on the basis of raw data. So first it's converted into information, and then managers going to be take decision on the basis of that data. We can see in the example also. Large and massive raw data tend to be widely used so much that overall patterns are obscured. Obscured means unclear, right? Unreadable, we can say. You cannot see the wood for tree. This implies that raw data must be processed to give you useful information. That's why information is key for any type of data. Here we can see raw data processes what? Processes our information, because raw data is meaningless and gives useful information after sorting, after collecting. In the words of Merriam-Webster, factual information used as on the basis for reasoning, discussion and calculation. We collect data for some reason. Then we will discuss about that data, and then calculation is doing on the basis of that discussion and on the basis of that reason, for which reason we have collected that data. So that factual information is raw data. Raw data may not be so helpful without proper manipulation. We have to make some changes. Manipulation means changes. We have to make some changes in the information or in the data which are collected, or the original data. In the original data we have to make some manipulations. Data is a set of original value you store in the table of database. That is called raw data. When data is presented in some specific order and sequence, it is called statistical series, right? When there is a spatial order, we can say if we sort and filter our data, then they can ask about A to Z alphabetical order, or Z to A, or any specific order which you want. So when data is presented in some specific order or in a sequence, that is called statistical series. In other words, statistical series is the arrangement of data in a certain systematic order. Names of statistical series are individual series, discrete series and continuous series. We will discuss further about these types of series in detail. Now, types of data, there are basically three types: univariate data, bivariate and multivariate. As name suggests, uni means one variable analyzed at one time, bivariate means two variables analyzed at a time, and multivariate means more than two variables are analyzed at a time. So let's discuss one by one. First, univariate data. This type of data consists of only one variable. right? Variable, that variable or the value of data which is changed according to the changing circumstances or changing scenario in the environment. The analysis of univariate data is thus the simplest form of analysis, since the information deals with only one quantity that changes. It deals with the only one quantity which is changed. Why? Because it is a variable, and variable vary every time in different situations. It does not deal with causes or relationship. There is no cause and relationship. There is no relationship between cause and effect, we can say. And the main purpose of the analysis is to describe the data and find patterns that exist within. The example can be seen over here. Height in centimeter, there is just a height, and we can, there is no more variable or no more data is there that height of girls is there, height of boys is there, nothing else. This is univariate data. Next, bivariate data. This type of data involves two different variables. The analysis of this type of data deals with causes and relationship. Like if price increases, then demand decreases. So price and demand, there is a cause and relationship, cause and effect. If price increases, this is the cause, and what is the effect on demand? So price and demand, there is cause and effect relationship between, that is called bivariate data. And the analysis is done to find out the relationship among the two variables. Examples are there. There is a temperature and ice cream scales. At this temperature ice cream sales is this, and at this temperature ice cream sales is this. So this is the example of bivariate data. Multivariate data, when data involves three or more variables, we can say it is categorized under multivariate. Example of this type of data is, suppose an advertiser wants to compare the popularity of 4 advertisements on a website, then their click rates could be measured for both men and women, and relationship between variable can then be examined. So this is the example of multivariate. This is the concept of raw data and the various types of series or various types of data, we can say. Thank you so much.